I can tell you at different points throughout my career, I had some serious imposter syndrome. I found myself in situations where I looked around and there was nobody else like me in the room, right? And at different points, I questioned myself. I remember the second promotion I got saw me moving from being an analyst to managing a whole bunch of money, right? A whole lot. I mean, still a whole lot even in the current day. And I remember having an almost breakdown one weekend before I was supposed to start the job. Like, what have I gotten myself into? I am now in charge of all of this money. How have I gotten here? And what am I going to do to make sure that I don't mess this thing up? I was in, in a tormented place and space, right? That was challenging to overcome. Thankfully, at the time, I had a mentor who gave me a very good pep talk, right? And as time went by, I learned to trust myself more. I invested my time in learning, and I am a strong believer in my lifelong learning. And eventually, I have grown into my confidence. So I still know that I don't know everything, but I certainly trust myself a lot more than I did way back then. So that was a challenge, overcoming that imposter syndrome of being, in unusual spaces and not seeing any comparable faces around.
Wow. And I really do appreciate you being so authentic because the truth is, so many of us experience that, in various fields and various areas of our lives. And so for you to not let that deter you, because I think for me, I always believe that what separates the winners or those who continue to achieve versus those who don't is that, very often others let that fear stop them or that
Yeah,
imposter syndrome stop them. But the fact that you managed to push through those doubts and look at you now and look at what you're going to continue to do maybe a next 10 years from now. So I really do appreciate you sharing that.